Ever lied about your English skills just to fit in? Meet Rachel. She said she was fluent, but one lie turned into a life lesson. In this video, you'll hear her story, learn real grammar tips, and discover how honesty can actually make your English stronger. Stay tuned, it's not just a story, it's a turning point.
Yeah, I speak fluent English. I was in the Honor Society back in high school.
Really? That's awesome. You've always been kind of quiet, I never knew.
I didn't want to sound like I was showing off, but yeah, English has always been my thing.
Well, that explains your grammar texts. You're like really articulate.
Thanks, I guess I just like the language.
They both walk off together, but Rachel's smile fades the moment Taylor looks away. Rachel, under her breath. Honor Society, huh, sure. Cut to Rachel alone in her room. She stares at her open laptop, blank Google Doc, cursor blinking. She types, "My summer was fun," then deletes it. Again. And again. Rachel, frustrated, whispering.
How do you even say this right?
She opens a grammar site, then quickly shuts it as a message from Taylor pops up. "Can you help me edit my essay?" Rachel, staring at the screen, heart racing.
Sure.
One word. One lie. Again. Sometimes lies don't come from bad intentions, just fear of not being enough. But even the smallest ones come with a cost. A group of students sit as Mr. Carter stands at the front, holding a colorful flyer.
We're organizing a spoken English presentation contest next Friday. Top prize, a personal letter of recommendation for Westbridge Media's summer internship. It's a huge opportunity.
Students whisper. Rachel's eyes widen. She grips her pen tighter. Taylor, excited.
Taylor, excited. That's massive. Westbridge only takes the top students.
Guess it's time for you to shine, Rachel. You're the Honor Society star, right?
Yeah, this is totally my thing.
You sure about this? I mean, it's a live event.
I said I
Remember,
was fluent,
clarity
Taylor.
and confidence
I
matter
can't back
more than
out
fancy
now.
words. Speak from the heart.
And just like that, Rachel's small lie got a microphone.
This wasn't just about fluency anymore. This was exposure. She had 1 week to become what she'd only pretended to be.
When talking about scheduled events like next Friday, we often use the present simple. The contest starts next week. And for completed actions, use past simple.
She signed up. Mastering this can help avoid common spoken errors.
Rachel, quietly to herself. 1 week. Just one perfect speech. Then maybe I'll finally believe it myself. Late night, kitchen table. Rachel sits alone, a grammar workbook open, voice recorder in hand. Her eyes are tired, but her pen keeps moving.
What's the difference between speak and spoken? Why is English so weird?
She flips through her notebook, circles words, underlines mistakes. Taylor enters quietly, holding 2 mugs of cocoa.
You've got drive, Rachel. Let's just work on it together, one step at a time.
I can't back out now. I told them I'm fluent. Everyone believes it.
Believing in yourself matters more.
I feel like an imposter every time I open my mouth. What if I freeze on stage?
Then we practice until you don't. No judgment, just growth.
She didn't cheat or fake for attention. She lied to feel equal. But now, each flashcard, each sentence, was her battle with the truth. Rachel uses a language app, repeating phrases softly. She records herself saying, "I graduated last year," rewinds, corrects, says it again.
You nailed that one. And your tone was confident. Let's do the next.
Grammar tip, use past simple for completed actions. Examples, I graduated, I spoke, I learned. Perfect for storytelling or sharing experiences with clarity.
I'm going to make this real. Not just look fluent, be fluent.
School auditorium, morning. The auditorium buzzed with soft chatter and the occasional laugh. Banners reading Cultural Expression Week fluttered above the stage. The crowd, teachers, students, parents, settled into their seats. Rachel wiped her sweaty palms on her jeans. Her cue cards shook in her hand.
Okay.
You've practiced this. You can do this.
Taylor, peeking behind curtain, smiling.
You've got this, Rach. Just talk like we practiced. No pressure.
Only a full room of people judging my every word.
No one's judging. You're telling your story. That's your power.
The spotlight brightened. A teacher stepped up to the mic.
Next up is Rachel Rodriguez, sharing her story, Finding Your Voice.
Applause echoed. Rachel walked on stage slowly. Her steps felt heavy, her heart louder than the claps. She reached the podium, cleared her throat, and stared at the paper.
Good morning. I speak English fluently because
A slight chuckle from somewhere in the crowd. Rachel froze. Her throat tightened. She looked toward the exit doors.
You've got this, Rachel. Just speak. Not perform. Speak.
Rachel took a deep breath. She looked up at the crowd, then at her crumpled notes, and slowly folded the paper.
I wasn't born confident or fluent. I grew up hearing English, but not always understanding it. At home, we spoke Spanish. At school, I stayed quiet.
The room was still now.
I told my friends I was fluent because I wanted to belong. I didn't want to be the girl with an accent. I didn't want to be corrected every time I spoke.
She scanned the audience. No judgment. Just listening.
But then something happened. I started staying after school to learn. Downloaded language apps, practiced words I used to fear.
Cut to Taylor in the audience, mouthing supportively, "You're doing great."
I recorded myself every night saying, I graduated, I can do this, I'm not a fraud. And some nights I cried. Some nights I almost gave up.
A few heads in the crowd nodded.
But I kept going because I realized English isn't just grammar. It's courage. It's asking for help. It's standing here telling the truth.
The auditorium erupted into applause. Loud. Honest. Not polite, real.
So no, I'm not fluent yet, but I'm learning. And every word I get right, that's mine.
We often chase fluency like it's a finish line. But maybe it's a staircase. One word. One step. One brave sentence at a time. English tip: for speeches, focus on clarity over speed. Use past simple for life events. I started learning, I practiced daily, I changed.
And today, I didn't just speak English. I spoke my English.
She bowed lightly. Thunderous applause followed. Even Mr. Carter wiped a tear discreetly. As Rachel walked backstage, Taylor rushed to hug her.
You didn't just find your voice, you gave others theirs too.
School library, afternoon. The atmosphere was calm but warm. Rachel sat across from Mr. Carter and Taylor, a pencil in hand, notebook open, eyes focused but hopeful.
Rachel, thank you for your courage yesterday. That took real strength. But now let's build on it.
I'm ready. No more pretending.
Perfect. Let's keep it simple. Rachel, tell me, what did you eat today?
I ate a turkey sandwich this morning.
Well done. That's past simple. I ate. Just like we practiced.
Let's set a routine. 5 sentences daily, 1 new word each, and we talk only in English during lunch.
Deal. But you better not ditch me when I mix up tenses.
Never. But I will correct you.
Rachel traded fear for routine. Every morning, 5 minutes of journaling. Every night, 1 audio lesson before bed. Mistakes weren't shameful anymore, they were stepping stones. Rachel writing in her journal over coffee. Laughing while recording voice notes. Chatting with Taylor about favorite movies in English. Highlighting new words in a notebook.
Yesterday, I spoke 5 full sentences without pausing. And today, I answered without looking down.
You did it. You believed, and now you're doing it.
You're not learning just for class. You're learning for life.
Real learning isn't perfect. It's personal. It's messy. It's beautiful.
I'm not fluent yet, but I'm real. And I'm improving on my terms.
The school auditorium buzzed with chatter. Students scrolled through phones, teachers adjusted mics. But backstage, Rachel stood still, cue cards folded in her hand, breath deep, nerves tight but contained.
Remember what you told me. Mistakes are proof you're trying.
Right. If I mess up, I'll just call it learning in public.
She steps onto the stage.
Hi, everyone. I stood here a week ago and said something that wasn't true. I claimed to be fluent in English. I wasn't. I just wanted to fit in.
Students glance at each other, surprised. Silence fills the room.
I thought fluency meant perfection, that if I messed up, I'd be laughed at. So I pretended. But that lie felt heavier than any grammar rule. Since then, I've been learning. Slowly. Honestly. I journal every day. I practice speaking even when I'm scared. My accent? It's mine. My progress? Earned.
A student near the front nods. Another claps softly.
Today, I don't stand here fluent. I stand here fearless, because I now know real English isn't just grammar. It's confidence. It's connection.
You taught them more than any book could.
That's my girl.
Use these past simple verbs: stood, claimed, wanted, thought, learned, practiced. That's how fluency begins, not in silence, but in effort.
If you're out there hiding your words, don't. Speak them. Mess them up. Then try again, because you're not alone.
Outside the school building, golden hour light.
I'm so proud. You didn't fake it, you earned it.
Learning starts the moment you stop pretending.
Most fluent people I know, still learning. You've got something better, heart.
English didn't just teach me words. It taught me courage.
If you ever feel insecure, don't fake it. Don't shrink. Don't hide. Let honesty lead you. Let effort speak louder than perfection. Fluency isn't about sounding perfect. It's about being understood. So speak up. Stumble. Learn. Grow. Because your real voice? It matters.
If you've ever lied about your English because you felt not enough, it's okay. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin. One phrase, one sentence, one brave moment at a time.
If this story felt real to you, like the video. Share it with a friend who's learning English. Subscribe to English Vibes every day and tap the bell for more stories, grammar help, and daily confidence boosts.